welcome to my new movie review for the highly anticipated movie for 2021, Spider-Man No Way Home. Guys, before I get into this movie review, I just want to give you the heads up really quickly that this is, as I said at the beginning, right at the beginning of this review, this is a non-spoiler review. I am not going to give you any spoilers at all. I'm going to give you my full thoughts with no spoilers at all in any way, shape or form. Even in the trivia, there will be no spoilers at all in this review. So if you want to see and know about the spoiler elements of Spider-Man No Way Home, then go and see another review because I don't do them on my channel. This is a spoiler-free movie review for Spider-Man No Way Home. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to roll the introduction and give you my thoughts straight after that on Spider-Man.
Director
No
John
Way Home.
Watts, who's also the director of all the previous Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland. First up, we have Benedict Cumberbatch back as Doctor Strange. Also, Zendaya back again as MJ. And Marissa Tomei as May Parker. The incredible Tom Holland as Peter Parker. Jon Favreau back as Happy Hogan. Rated M for mature audiences, with a duration of 2 hours and 28 minutes long. Spider-Man No Way Home is an action-adventure sci-fi movie. 2021.
Seriously, guys, in no way, shape, or form am I kidding. This is a movie, if you haven't seen it yet, you need to go and see it as soon as you possibly can. I'm not kidding you in any way, shape, or form. This movie is so juggernaut. Not only is it packed with spoilers, massive spoilers, this movie is juggernaut. This is a huge Sony film. Obviously, it's a Sony film with Marvel Cinematic Universe, but this really is a Sony film. I kid you not in any way, shape or form, guys. This movie is going to absolutely break box office numbers, and I'm talking about Endgame. I'm talking about Avatar. Seriously, guys. This movie's collaboration with everything that has been tied in together to do with all the movies prior to this is absolutely sensationalized in this one film. Honestly, this is an incredible film. Honestly, guys, the way that they have they navigate throughout the entire storyline. All these villains, all these just wonderful characters are driven into this absolute just crescendo of incredible cinematic brilliance in its absolute core defineness. This movie, not only is it just incredible in scale, it pulls at those heartstrings. It slows the movie right down to the point where it really captivates the audience to such an unbelievably incredible degree where we get emotionally tied to the emotions and elements of emotions that the characters on screen are portraying to us as audience members. This movie's character chemistry, for those of you who've been following me for any period of time, you know that I love to talk about character chemistry. The character chemistry in this movie is incredible, and I really genuinely mean incredible. It is so woven together. The way that each character brings forth and the symmetry of it is just outstanding. This is one of those movies you just don't wait for. Honestly, this is a movie that you just don't wait for. There's so many things in this movie. And yes, just letting you know, for those of you who don't know, there are two post-credit scenes in this film. And the lights actually didn't come up at all until the entire movie finished. So the movie finishes and then they roll this song and they do the character stuff, and then there's a post-credit scene, and then the actual credits roll, and then right at the end they actually showed a post-credit scene to do with the next movie. And if you don't know, you're going to love it when you see this movie. Because as I said, guys, no spoilers. Guys, this movie is incredible. The cinematography and the color palette is just beautiful. And I mean spectacularly beautiful. One of the things I loved about this movie is when a situation comes along to a character, they don't just like, oh, shoo it in there. Oh yeah, we did this. They really lead up to it, and to the point where us as audience members are just taken back because you just don't see it coming because of the way that they've just built it together. And it's just this absolutely incredibly beautiful in the positive way possible. Just this merry-go-round of just incredible cinematography. The question that I like to ask my audience members is, does Spider-Man No Way Home have in its core element the thing that is essential for film to be film? For us as audience members to want to go back days, months, years, centuries, literally decades later and re-watch it. And in my humble opinion, what I like to call, in my humble opinion, guys, rewatchability. Guys, this movie has so much rewatchability that I could easily watch it again right now. And I only just saw it this morning. Seriously, this movie is incredible. The pacing of the middle of the film, which is, if anyone has been following my channel for any period of time, one of the things that I find really hard to get through film sometimes is the middle of the film, because they start it with just a brilliant storyline that attaches you to it, but then the middle of it sort of drops the ball where they just they're trying to build a bridge to the to get to the end of the movie. This had a very slow bridge, but it wasn't bad. It just really had elements that I guess would just sort of they just wove it together just slower than I was expecting. But the reason why they did that was literally and purely so that the end of the film would actually be escalated even higher. Like, that's literally where they've taken it. I kid you not, guys. You're gonna love this film. You really, really, really will. Like, in no way, shape, or form am I kidding, guys. This is probably easily the greatest Spider-Man movie that has ever been created. I really, genuinely mean that. The caliber and the stakes of this movie is just impeccable. It really, really is. And not only is it impeccable, this movie stands the test of time to every degree possible. Seriously, I was so unbelievably impressed. And guys, without further ado, anyone who has been following my channel for any period of time, you guys know that I love to end my movie reviews with trivia. And again, there will be no spoilers in the trivia of this movie, but I'm going to give you trivia. I'm only going to give you a little bit because I need you to go and see this movie if you haven't already. And those of you who have seen this movie or watching it, guys, leave your comments in the comment section below. What did you think? What was your experience with Spider-Man No Way Home? Did you love it as much as I did? Tell me your comments in the comment section below. I'd love to hear back from you. I'll give you feedback, guys. You guys are incredible. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, guys, why do I like to give you guys trivia in my movie reviews? Because in my personal humble opinion, trivia is like icing on the cake. And who doesn't love cake? I love cake. So guys, count it down with me in 3, 2, 1. Guys, it's trivia time. So guys, this film actually marks the first MCU movie to be directed by a trilogy, by a director who directed the first trilogy. Next piece of trivia is, guys, Tom Holland actually filmed this movie 2 days after he finished the movie Uncharted. However, this movie is actually being released before Uncharted. Next piece of trivia, guys. When Peter Parker is actually suited up on top of a car, there's a taxi behind him that reads the number plate 1228, and this is actually a nod to Stan Lee's birthday. This is my final piece of trivia, guys, and I'll leave you with this. This movie marks the 27th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but originally it was supposed to be 28th. That's all for my movie review, guys. I appreciate your time so much. Like I said, leave your comments in the comment section below. What did you think about Spider-Man No Way Home? Did you guys love it as much as I did? Because this movie is a juggernaut, epic masterpiece. I appreciate your time so much, guys. Don't forget who's bringing this movie review for Spider-Man No Way Home. Guys, this is Superman Steve. Appreciate you guys always and loving your time. Flying out!